The COVID-19 pandemic has reshaped the world, doing so even as we speak. Still, over a year in, and life isn't the way that it used to be, from economic shutdowns to working from home and even interacting in new ways. Journalism itself is also changing. 7 News reporter Aaliyah Keller joins us now live from the 7 Newsroom and looks ahead at what journalism is evolving to. She spoke to a couple of journalism experts. Aaliyah.
Well, Steve, it isn't what you see on your screens that's different. It's also changing what we do behind the scenes. And some journalism professors I spoke to believe journalism is continuing to evolve.
That the storytelling, which I think is at the heart of what we do, suffers a little when you can't actually put a camera and a human being in that environment.
And over a year in, the COVID-19 virus has changed journalism. But it isn't the end of the era for traditional journalism in spite of an epidemic. Rather, it may be just the beginning of what journalism is turning into.
And so this is one of those technological evolutions that truly is going to force the profession to evolve, but not to dissolve and not to go away.
Meanwhile, today journalism may be more challenging at times as it continues to evolve.
I can only imagine that it proposes challenges for going out into the field and being able to go into specific locations.
But in other ways, journalism has become not too difficult.
I think the language of broadcast TV is going to change and probably remain that way. I think it's increased access, it's much easier, eliminating travel time.
And journalism professors believe it had no choice but to change, as the surrounding world is also changing. Journalism has turned to virtual interviews, prioritizing social and digital platforms, and even at some stations, journalists are anchoring and reporting right from their homes.
Digital platforms have the advantage of being accessible,
which he says is also changing the way we communicate beyond just journalism.
That's probably even a bigger than a journalism question, but sort of a human communication question, is how are we adapting to suddenly having to interact only in this way?
Even post-pandemic, journalism professors believe we'll still have to interact like this, at least in some ways, once it's all in the past. And it won't just continue to affect journalism, but everyday life too. Now, as we continue to move forward in the pandemic, journalism professors say journalism is adapting when it comes to the overall strategy of delivering content and information. Reporting live in the 7 Newsroom, I'm Aaliyah Keller, working for you.